Good morning, everybody. Emma Good, 24 Fingers. This morning I'm with Tom Murtagh of St Francis Hospice. Tom is the Corporate Partnerships Manager, and he's going to be telling us what he really thinks of social media, what the biggest challenges to charities are today, and what Frankie the Lion's going to be up to in 2019. Good morning, Tom.
Hiya.
How are you?
Yeah, all good, thank you.
Good. Okay, let's begin. Tom, what's your favourite word?
I quite like bounce back ability. It's a bit of a silly word that I think come from Sky Sports or Soccer or something like that. But yeah, it's just always stuck with me.
Like it. Let's make it an official word. What gets you up in the morning?
Normally it's my son, to be honest. And normally it's the first thing I hear asking to be picked up. So generally it's him. This morning it wasn't, which was quite nice for once.
It's refreshing.
But yeah,
refreshing
yeah.
What do you truly honestly think of social media?
I think it's incredible, you know, the way that it's changed the world and the way that it, you know, brings people together. I think as a parent, I kind of wonder what it's going to be like when my little ones wants to start using it. But yeah, it's I don't think we've kind of really got to the real power that it's probably got.
Agrees. Kindles or books?
I'm not really a reader, to be honest. It probably is books.
Now you've got a little.
Well, yeah. At the minute, it's Spot the dog, so books. But yeah, it's and this is a football book on holiday. I don't really get time, unfortunately.
What do you think the biggest challenge is to charities nowadays?
To charities, I think it sounds bad to say about charities, but it's quite competitive. Yeah. There's lots of charities around. We're all kind of competing for the same pot of money, and not only that, but that pot's getting smaller because people haven't got the same amount of money that they used to have. So that's going to be a big challenge for us. I think as well, we kind of, you know, there's been a lot of press about charities for the last couple of years, a lot of negative press, and that has an impact even on organisations like us.
And I think people would be surprised to know how much it costs to run an organisation like this. I think, is it 8 million a year?
So we have to raise 8 million a year. Yeah. It actually costs us around 12 million a year. We get 27% of our funding from the government, and the rest of it is all voluntary funding.
Is that is it £21,000 a day that you have to raise?
£21,000 a day.
Yeah, it's big numbers. What did you want to be when you were growing up?
I think I wanted to be an astronaut when I was really young.
You're the second person that said that. Hi, Nigel, from the Secret Hamper.
But which is strange because I actually really hate flying now, and I can't think of anything worse than going to space. But yeah, so for some reason I wanted to do that.
What led you to your current career?
I started working for a local MS charity when I finished university. So my dad had MS, so I got involved with them through volunteering, and then had a job, and then kind of just thought that the fundraising part was a bit I enjoyed the most, so I continued there.
Can you use your favourite word in a sentence? So bounce back ability.
So given that they got beaten 4-0 on Wednesday night, I hope Chelsea have got plenty of bounce back ability tomorrow when they play Huddersfield.
Now, can you make it rhyme?
I don't think so.
That'll be some homework for you and your son this weekend. What advice would you give to your younger self?
I think just to make sure you enjoy everything, and you take each day as it comes, and try not to sweat the small stuff, I guess.
Don't sweat the small stuff. Yeah. Good advice there from Tom. What's the best thing anyone's ever done for you?
Ever done for me? I guess I could be quite soppy and say, so my wife and having a little one, that was pretty amazing. I think it's being a fundraiser, you know, people do amazing things, not for me, but for the hospice all the time. And you know, we had a company this year that worked at the hospice for two whole days, creating, you know, amazing things in our grounds. And you just think that people do those sorts of kind of things all the time.
I think it's the unsung heroes, isn't it, that go.
Oh, definitely.
Go to fundraising, and every single penny counts. And I think people sometimes get a bit charity fatigue and think, you know, I can't afford a big donation. Yeah. Actually, it's not about the big donations. It's about a lot of people doing small stuff every single day. So I don't know whether you want to give a shout out to that company.
Yeah, that was Colas Rail, and yeah, they came down here in October, 2 days of 40 men each day, 40 men and women each day, just really kind of doing all sorts, creating new areas in our garden, putting up furniture. They built a new path. It was just unbelievable. And you know, the support that we get, big and small, it makes such a big difference.
Can you give us a time saver of the day?
I quite like a 15-minute meal in the evenings.
Right.
There's a lot of these kind of quick 15-minute meals.
I thought you meant you had to eat it in 15 minutes.
No, it doesn't normally last 15 minutes. I can't make it last that long. But yeah, 15-minute meal. If you can get your dinner done in 15 minutes,
you're winning.
You're winning.
Yeah. What's been your career defining moment so far? You might not have had it yet, but what's kind of stuck out for you?
I can't think of anything specific. You know, I think with fundraising it's you know, the relationships that you make and the kind of partnerships that you build, and you know, I'm lucky to have worked with some fantastic supporters here and at my previous charity as well, and you know, everyone's brilliant, you know.
I think from St Francis Hospice point of view, you get incredible support from some of your patrons, don't you?
We do, yeah. I mean, we're so lucky. We have, you know, Trevor Brookin, Barry Hearn, Steve Davis. They all give up their time, and obviously they're kind of the fact that so many people know them. It really helps us.
Excellent. And if you won a big award of some kind, who do you thank?
A big award. I guess I'd have to thank my wife. She would probably never let me forget if I didn't. So it would probably be a
good. Well done. Where do you see your charity in 24 months?
I think as a hospice, we kind of year on year there's more people to support. So definitely growth in our services, we're going to need to grow in terms of infrastructure and be able to manage that. People are living longer, which is fantastic, and medicine's getting better in some respects. But it means that there's more people that are going to need this end of life services, and also, you know, conditions are getting more complex. People have multiple conditions, multiple illnesses, not just one, and so it means not only are we going to have to you know, expand our services to meet that demand, but also expand our skill set and our knowledge on all of that. So definitely growth, as long as the money's there, of course.
Sure. And where were you 24 months ago?
So I was at another charity, my previous charity, Richard House Children's Hospice, which is in East London, doing a similar role, fundraising role, more community focused than corporate, but yeah, still in the similar area.
Can you tell us an interesting fact about St Francis Hospice?
I think the thing about hospices is people have always got one idea in mind about what hospice does, and actually a hospice is much more than a building, and it's much more than just clinical medical care. It's about well-being, and it's about supporting the whole family. And I think that kind of when people get that realization that actually then it's, you know, it's not just a hospital, it's much more than that, and it does much more for families than just at that, you know, that critical moment.
And I think that can take the fear away, can't it? And I especially like your strapline, living with dignity. I think that's really important. Definitely,
and that's what St Francis is all about, really, is giving people the opportunity and the you know, the right to live with dignity, no matter what condition they've got, and have that support that's really important at that time.
If you could have a 24-minute Skype chat with anyone, living or dead, who would it be?
Skype chat. Who would I like to speak to? I'm a bit of a
Chelsea.
Probably. That's quite. Yeah. I'm a bit into politics, so perhaps I don't know. Maybe David Cameron, and just ask.
Why?
Just what's going on? Just what's happening.
What's one word you'd like people to describe you with?
I'd like to think I was friendly, and friendly, I guess. You know, I'd be happy with that.
You'll take that.
Yeah.
And would you mind taking a selfie for us? But you can do that later.
Yeah, we can do that later.
Tom, do you have a favourite Twitter handle or social media campaign?
I quite like memes. Me and my wife pretty much. We communicate some days just by sending each other memes, which normally are about...
Romance isn't dead.
Well, no, exactly. And they're normally about the fact that one of us hasn't slept because the little one's been awake, or the fact that the little one won't eat. So mainly it's just kind of that sort of thing at the minute.
Communication by means. Love it. Love it. And what's one quote that defines your work ethic?
I don't know. I can't think of a quote to define my work ethic. I'm pretty. I remember it probably hopefully doesn't just define my work ethic now, but I remember a teacher describing me at school as so laid back. I was almost horizontal. Hopefully I've improved since then, and I work a little bit harder now. But that's always stuck with me.
I'm sure you do. And what's been the best part of your day so far?
So far, other than this, of course,
Of course.
I've been organising elements of our West Ham partnership for Monday, which is really exciting.
Very exciting. Finally, anything to plug? And I know that you've got a few campaigns coming up, so plug away, please plug away.
Well, the first one, as I just mentioned, our brand new partnership with West Ham United Football Club. Really proud to have been selected as one of the charity partners this year. Monday, they have very kindly given us the fixture against Liverpool as our awareness game. So if anyone's going along to the game on Monday, make sure you keep an eye out for our collectors. We'll be around the stadium before the game as well. There's an interview happening with a couple of our staff members and a video that Sir Trevor Brookie very kindly shot for us, telling people a little bit about the hospice. As well as that, also in the middle of we just started our £50 challenge, which Evan's very kindly taken part in as well. So this January we've been giving companies £50 and asking them to turn it into as much as they can, getting a bit of a competitive element to it and seeing who can make the most in 10 weeks, which we're really excited about. We've not done before as a hospice, and we're really pleased that it started really well.
And if you think you'd like to join as a company, then head on over to the website or social media channels, because it's not too late to join in.
Definitely, yeah, and equally, I mean, so Myra, the hospice corporate partnerships manager, we're always keen to work with companies and really explore the ways that we can not just, it's not just about fundraising for us, it's about actually working with businesses in partnership and seeing if we can develop, further opportunities, really. So yeah, please do get in touch if anyone's interested.
And because it's Friday, I want to say about the lottery.
Yes, we have a lottery today. Yeah, so our weekly lottery, I think the prize today is 10,000 or 9,500. If anyone's interested in joining the lottery, please get in touch with us. You can play for there's £1 a week. There's a guaranteed £1,000 to win every week. Plus, there's a rollover jackpot, which as I say, at the minute is up to 9,500. So,
Happy Friday.
I mean, hopefully I'll win it today. That'd be a good start.
You're not allowed.
I'm not allowed. But yeah, so hopefully that one will go today and it'll make someone's February off to a good start. Brilliant.
Okay, that's all from us. Thank you very much. If you'd like to know more about the hospice and the work they do, please head on over to the website and Tom can share more. Thank you very much, Tom.
Thank you.